Y'all know the name.
What's crack like in boys and girls? I'm Matinho and welcome to F1 2015, and we're at Spa for a quick 5-lap race, and we're in a McLaren with Jensen Button starting P18. So I've rented this game. I was adamant I wasn't going to buy it, and it seems from playing it a little bit already, it seems that my decision not to buy this game has been fully justified. The graphics are nothing to write home about. You know, they're almost cartoonish looking when you look at the tyre blankets, you look at the gloves. So it's not brilliant on that front, in all honesty. I mean, you know, you got the bold guy and the other guy on the left there. They're talking. You know, what they're talking about, I'm not sure. But, you know, well, I had a cheese sandwich for lunch, and then I decided to have a pudding, and I don't care about your pudding. I want to know about the car, because I've told you this before. This is Formula 1. This isn't your lunch order. So I don't want to see cheese sandwich. But I'll tell you about my pudding. I had chocolate pudding. And the chocolate pudding was like, no, I don't want to see it there. I've told you this too many times. Okay, we're gonna have to sack you. I don't want to see cheese sandwich or chocolate pudding on this board anymore. But that's what I have for lunch, though. See? How am I supposed to tell people what I have for lunch? But I sorry, I got well into that then. So yeah, 2015 Formula 1 Codemasters is not brilliant, to be honest with you. The graphics aren't brilliant. The physics are not brilliant either. It feels very rushed. It's almost like a stopgap game, to be honest with you, which is pretty much what 2014 was. It was a stopgap while they basically sorted this game out for what was next gen or current gen is now PS4s, Xbox Ones, and so on. But the handling feels very simplistic. There's not much feedback through the wheel. You know, I've been twiddling around with settings, and it's pretty much all weight based, to be honest with you. So it's either a very heavy wheel or a very very light wheel. But you're not getting much feedback or communication through the wheel, not like you would with, say, Project Cars, which again is twiddly. Is very twiddly when you're switching from different kind of cars, you know. So if you're going from GT3 cars to LMP1 cars, or to Formula A cars to touring cars and so on. But this, again, it feels like a stopgap, to be honest. So 2014 was a stopgap to this, and it feels like that this is a stopgap to 2016. Because they have said that, and one of the major points I haven't bought this game is because there's no career mode. They have said that they're looking to bring it back in 2016. So this game feels like a stopgap because you can do 2014 or 2015 season. And that's it. There's nothing else. So I say I haven't bought it, but I have. I forgot to cancel my pre-order. I could have sworn I did cancel my pre-order, but I haven't. And it is basically sat there, but it's going straight back, as is the rental copy, I think, tomorrow, because I've played this and I don't enjoy it. It just feels very, very simplistic, very rushed. It doesn't really, you know, you don't get much communication through the wheel, and, you know, it's not like I've got a crappy wheel, you know, I've got one of the higher end wheels. But it doesn't feel good, in all honesty. It doesn't really play well. I've already had massive lag issues on a few races as well that I've run. I've run a few short races and just lag where it just basically, you almost transported 3 seconds forward in time, and you know you got a car in front of you and you got nowhere to go. So that's an issue. Will they improve it? Probably. As with all games, this essentially is an early build of the game. There will be updates and so on coming. There has already been an update relating to the livery for the McLaren, and there's probably some other tweaks in there as well. But yeah, we're going to get into it, and I'm going to see what I can do here. So starting in 18th, got Perez ahead of me. And move to the centre it. See if we can get a run down into the hairpin. Oh, got a bit of contact. Oh, there's Alonso. There's my teammate. Hey, bro. Current McLaren driver versus former McLaren driver. Why are you guys slowing through here? You can go a lot faster through here. So yeah, belting down the Camel Straights. Get up the inside of Fernando, see if what we can do. So this is a, it's actually not a 3-lap race, it's a 5-lap race. And also the other thing is, and I'm surprised they haven't done it with the difficulty, you know, like say Project Cars. With the Project Cars difficulty you can go from anywhere from 10% to 100%. So it's a lot easier to find a setting difficulty wise that's going to suit you, where it's challenging but, you know, gives you a good opportunity to kind of, you know, enjoy the game and win, because no one likes training around in, you know, 15th, 16th position for an entire race, to be honest with you. The one thing I do like about the Formula 1 games, in comparison to say something like Project Cars, is the pit stops, where you can just basically click that and you can pick it all, and when you get to the pit stops it's all ready to go. Ooh, God, did I just get nudged from the back there? It felt like it. But yeah, the wheel settings aren't brilliant. It's almost as bad as Project Cars, not Project Cars, sorry, it's almost as bad as Drive Clubs was. And I really didn't like Drive Clubs. It just goes from being very, very limp to very, very stiff, all in one go. There's no consistency through the wheel and turning. It's almost potluck at times as to what kind of feedback you're going to get through it. Even with a heavy wheel weight, it's again just very, very you're not getting much feedback and communication as to what the car's doing, like we would say in Project Cars. And I know I wanted to kind of avoid comparisons with Project Cars for this, because this is a one kind of car series race, whereas that has multiple different cars in it from different series over different eras as well. But again, and also, you know, I can afford the Formula 1 game a bit of leeway, because Project Cars has a much longer development time than this did. This probably had maybe a year and a half, 2 years at max for next gen. Whereas Project Cars, they were having that, you know, the early builds were out in 2011, and, you know, building up to what was the console release. So we just nicked another place there. We might be able to nick a point. Come on, Jensen, let's nick a point. So yeah, so the development time, you can kind of afford that, but again, it's very simplistic, and it feels like another just a stopgap game. Somewhat like 2014 was to this, in all honesty. And, you know, what will 2016 bring? I don't know. They said they're looking to bring career mode back in, which again I think is a massive omission. It's going to cost them a lot, in all honesty. Because, oh god, I've hit the back of that teenage yobbo Max Verstappen, trying to chase down a point. So we're on lap 2. I don't know how to open DRS though. I forgot how to do that. I haven't mapped any of the buttons. I didn't see the point in mapping buttons, in all honesty. Okay, you got to be careful though, still. Even with simplistic sort of physics and handling, again, you can get yourself into a bit of bother if you start trying to stamp on the wheel, the pedal. There, see, trying to get out of shape on me under power, especially with the amount of torque these things pull. You know, massive amounts of torque now, which is again purely because they are different to the kind of era of cars that Project Cars has. The Formula A cars are based on the 2011 season Formula 1 cars. That's why I'd like to avoid comparisons, but you know, people will enjoy this game, I have no doubt. People will, but I think somewhat I might have been tainted a little bit by Project Cars, in the way that handles, and also the way you can kind of tune the cars as well, because that goes a hell of a lot more in depth. Oh, I've gone wide, I've gone wide, I've gone wide. And I've lost the place, have I? No, I haven't, I've retained my place. Oh, he's got that Mercedes power, so I'm never going to get him through there. Just bide my time here. Maybe have a go. No, he's too far away. I don't think I'm going to be able to have a go down to this corner either. And again, the brakes, there's not much feel in the brakes either. which is weird. Not everybody will understand what I mean. I feel in the brakes, but oh, braked him down into there. Now we're gonna have a go at the teenage Jobbo, Max Verstappen. See if we can get him. But yeah, not much of a feel in the brakes, and there's not a massive sense of deceleration either. You know, you get a good sense of speed from games, and I think a good sense of deceleration is also key as well, and you don't really get that in this game, to be honest with you. What sort of time are we looking at? Locking up there. So we've got Verstappen and Sainz, I think it is. Oh, they're just disappearing, they are. Oh, he's going to have a go through a Rouge. Oh, that was balls there. Did you see that? That's balls there. Oh, it's Kvyat. And I'm going to nail him down into this, off the back of this straight here, because I've got him in my sights, and I'm going to wander past him. Honda power beats Renault power. And we got a point. We got points on the board. As long as we can hold it together for another, what, a lap and a half. Ooh, little nudge there. Just let him on there. Just let him on there. You know, nothing wrong with that. But yeah, I can't really justify spending 40 quid on a game like this. You know, there's not much replay value for me. In Formula 1 games, it's basically just been all career mode that I've played. Every now and again I'll jump online, but it's not something I'm going to do on the regular, like say Project Cars, to be honest with you. So yeah, the rental copy will be going straight back, as will the retail copy. Oh god, out of shape, out of shape. Oh, I'm going to lose my point if I'm not careful. Oh, and I've got a Red Bull up my chuff as well. This isn't good. He's gone past. We'll get it back. We'll get it back. Don't worry about that. We'll get it back. I'm going to try a ballsy manoeuvre down to here. And I think we may have just nicked that place back. Yes. Oh, that was a ballsy move. A ballsy move. So I just got to hold on for another lap. But again, I got a car up my chuff. Squeeze him out of the inside there. Right, yeah, he's getting closer, but he's not going to take me through a Rouge. Oh, dude, what are you doing, you clown? Oh, Hulkenberg. Very disappointed in you, very disappointed. Oh, it's very tense, very close. Oh, battling for position. Battling for a point. At Spa. I think I may have got a little bit of space. Oh god. Whatever space I had is probably going to disappear very quickly because I've balls that corner up. A treat. And we're not far from the finish now. Maybe get close enough to Verstappen to have a dive up the inside. I don't think we're going to do it though, because it's got the Ferrari engine. It just has a lot more power. And Hamilton wins it though, as we've become accustomed to. I see Nico Rosberg didn't crash into him again, as he did at Spa last year. Oh, oh, big lock up in the rears. But here comes JB over the line for a point. Well done, JB. I'm a huge McLaren fan if you hadn't noticed, but yes, got a point, I think. Oh god, did I get a time penalty? I didn't see a time penalty. Did I get a time penalty? No, I didn't. Yay, we got a point. Yay! So there you have it, F1 2015. Personally, I'm not going to give it a rating, to be honest with you. I personally wouldn't recommend it. If someone asked me, do you think I should buy this game, I'd say no. You want a game that you're going to enjoy and you're going to have fun with. If you want a really kind of in-depth sort of racing game, then go for Project Cars every single time. But if you're I don't know, if you're a fan of Formula 1 and you're just an occasional racing driver and you maybe want to race the race that you've just watched, then by all means go for it, but I'm not going to say definitely go, don't buy it. It depends on everybody's circumstances, and do your own research. Look into it, look into gameplay videos, look into the Wikipedia page to see what features they've got on there. Look on the Formula 1 pages. Do your own research, make your own conclusions. But personally, it's not a game I'm going to enjoy, so it's definitely going back. So there won't be any more F1 2015 for me. We'll probably be back trying again next year with F1 2016, where hopefully career mode will be there. But yep, that's the video. 10th place finish. Happy with that. Not overly happy with the game, but happy with the result. So that's all for me. Thank you everybody so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe for more daily content. We'll probably have some more Project Cars coming tomorrow. Definitely some more Rocket League, some CSGO, and also another episode of The Last of Us. I have been lacking a little bit in that, so I'm going to go ahead and complete that series at some point. I haven't finished it yet, but I've still got a few videos to put out for that also. So yeah, keep an eye out for that, and if you're into that sort of stuff, then hit that subscribe button. It's just right below that little red thing. It says subscribe, and you can click the red thing and then you're subscribed, and you get all updates about what's going on my channel. So yay! But that's it. So I guess that's all I have to say is I'll catch you boys and girls on the flip side. Peace! Very quiet and very sneaky. One left. Boom! Most eliminations. Fuck you guys. Fuck you and your shower cap. So this game is near enough at a close, I think.